All right, everybody, welcome to episode 8, and today I got a special thing in store for you. My podcast co-host, Justin Tarnowske, is in the building, and we want to let you guys know that we're going to launch our podcast officially on June 1st, so look out for that. It's coming your way. Justin, how are you today, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good, Steven. How you doing?
Fantastic. All right, we want to talk UFC 224 coming up in a couple of weeks, and tonight there is a huge Bellator fight right here in Chicago. Fedor Emelianenko, probably messed your name up, I'm sorry, my friend, versus Frank Mir, two legends. Let's get into it. All right, kicking things off with Bellator. Tonight, right here in Chicago, like I just said, Bellator, two major legends, Frank Mir versus Fedor. Justin, who do you have?
I'm going to go Frank Mir, wins by decision. I think he's just going to tank Fedor to the ground, even though Fedor is arguably the greatest pound-for-pound heavyweight to ever walk this planet. I just think Frank Mir would still have the tools because he's been the most active, or he's been the most recently active fighter, I should say, and I think he finds a way to take Fedor to the ground and submits him. I'm not sure how, but I think Frank Mir wins via decision. I'll say in the second round.
All right, you heard it here. Frank Mir takes out Fedor. I have to agree. I don't think that Fedor's really got anything left in him. I thought he lost the fight in his home country of Russia, but little Cash changed that decision easily. Thanks, Putin. All right, next up, we got Dylan Dennis, Conor McGregor's teammate, making his MMA debut. Justin, your thoughts?
Well, personally, I feel like this guy's been in the news before with the Mayweather-McGregor press conference stuff, but this is highly anticipated. I'm excited to see what he's got. It's Conor's boy, so it'd be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what he does in his pro MMA debut.
Yeah, being a huge jiu-jitsu fan, Dylan Dennis has probably some of the sickest jiu-jitsu in all of MMA. Let's see how it translates when he gets punched in the mouth, because I think it can change. But I'm looking forward to the fight.
Well, if it's anything like Conor, they're gonna like a little bit of a brawl. So be ready for some fireworks here, and I think he's here to steal the show.
All right, next up we have UFC 224. Main event, Amanda Nunes versus your girl. Now it's his girl now anyway. Raquel Pennington.
I don't think things turn out well for my girl, apparently, Raquel Pennington. I think Nunes knocks her out. I think it could happen early. I don't know if it happens in the first round or the second round, but I think Nunes finds a way to retain her belt for a fourth time at the end of this event. How do you feel, Steven?
I feel Raquel hasn't finished anybody in her past 3 fights, and Amanda Nunes is a world beater at 135. I think Amanda Nunes gets it done.
If she finds a way to win this fight, is there any chance before the end of 2018 do we get Cyborg Amanda Nunes in what we would consider a women's super fight?
Hot take. Yes, Amanda Nunes will be Cyborg's next opponent after Cyborg fights Megan Anderson or probably another Holly Holm fight.
She has to win first. She has to beat Raquel Pennington first, though.
We think she does it.
I think so.
Next up, co-main event, UFC 224 in a couple of weeks. You got Jacare, I don't know. He's an alligator. Souza versus Kevin Gastelum. Known to miss weight, doesn't have a body for MMA, but all the guy does is win. Justin, your thoughts on that fight?
I think this is a fantastic fight. Potential to be fight of the night on this card, potentially. This is tough. I might go Jacare with a submission. I just think his jiu-jitsu is it's too world class. I don't think Gastelum has had any problems since moving up to 185, but he can strike with the best of them. We saw what he did with Michael Bisping in his last fight, and Gastelum's been on a little bit of a run here, but I think Jacare finds a way to get him to the ground, puts those vice grips on him, and finds a way to submit him. How do you feel, Steven?
I like it. I think the same thing. I think that Kevin Gastelum, him and Jacare are going to battle it out for probably deep into the third round. I have a feeling it's going to go to decision, but at the end, I can also see Jacare pulling off something special at the end to get a title shot that has long eluded him in the UFC.
And it is in Brazil, so there's always that little extra, incentive or a little bit of motivation when you're fighting in your home country. So Jacare also has that going for him, but Kevin Gastelum, is a very tough opponent. So looking forward to that fight. I think it should be exciting.
It's going to be great. Everybody, thank you for tuning in again this week. And thank you to my co-host, Justin. Have a great week, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to these videos. Thank you.